up? It's your man's Big Six, and I am here for Black Blood Voices, the podcast for the people, by the people, all about the people. All right. So here lately, something that's been on my mind is just vibrations. Vibrations. You know, the Beach Boys was like dropping jewels on us when they was saying they was feeling them good vibrations. And we have evidence of, the impact of words and those vibrations, the vibes. When you think about the fact that sound that emits from your vocal cords, it starts with vibrations of your vocal cords in the voice box, right? So, and it take a whole lot of muscles to actually produce sound. So we've had the water experiment, we had the ice experiment, we've had the plant experiment where people have talked positively and talked negatively to plants, to ice, to water, and we've seen how there was an impact, right? Like the plant that was talked to negatively died because of those vibrations. The plant that was talked to positively and grew and became beautiful, right? So we know there's power in our words. So I feel like it's important what we say and what we say to others and what we say to ourselves. Which leads me to my duty, honor, and pleasure today to have with me a graduate from Adversity University, a concrete rose. If you know what I'm alluding to, the rose that grew from the concrete, the Tupac poem that we all, hold near and dear to our hearts because so many of us embody that. I got Hello Dante in the building today, and he chose to come to the Black Blood Voices podcast because it is the best podcast for the people.
Man,
what's up, man?
What's up, man?
What's up with you?
What's up, man? I'm happy to be here, man.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Why you not rocking your hoodie, man?
Man, I just wasn't, today I just was feeling like, just called me out and about, just moving around. So I said, man, I'm gonna pull up on my guy, man. You feel me? So I just want the jersey head out today, man. I wanted to just be comfortable.
Okay, that's cool. Well, if y'all don't know, the single is "I'm Proud of Me." Okay,
yeah,
and the album is "I'm Proud of Me." And so I just wanted to ask you, what's the backstory on that, man?
It's just, man, it's just as me, just as an artist, it's like painting, right? As I look around the room and I see painting, and I feel like you got what you got, abstract painting, and then what's the concrete? What's it like the two of the two, right? One of the two. So I feel like that if you go into a room and you paint something, and I go into a room and I paint as well, there's no way possible that our paintings should look alike. It's no way possible, man. You know what I'm saying? If you did it like that, so with me, I've always wanted to be different. And I've always wanted to stand out with my music, and the best way was just always just being myself. So with my music is always reflected me in the moment and amount of time in which I release.
That's dope. So you've been dope for a long time.
Been dope for a real long time, man. Like I've been dope for a real long time, man. People don't know, man. Like I won my first talent show 6 years old. Like man, I was just self-taught. I knew that once I wanted to become an artist, I couldn't wait for my mom to leave the house, and I used to pull all the furniture out of the room, and I used to have my boombox playing, and I used to perform everybody's song for like 4 or 5 hours straight, and I just perfected just performing, recording. I mean, and just doing the vibes of the energy of the moment and the records, and I just, I just made them my own. So I kind of was like already like teaching myself how to perform, as well as when I first heard a record for the very first time. I was like, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was forcing myself to do it. When I heard it, I was like, I knew that was my thing. And I just been doing it ever since.
That's dope. That's a dope. I mean, that's something I relate to. That's the story I relate to.
Straight up.
Yeah, but so tell me this: like, were you thinking like, what makes you name it? I'm proud of me. What makes you name the project? I'm proud of me.
So it's like if you know me as an artist, me as a person, rather, you know, I'm real hard on myself. You know, just with period with anything, man. Like nothing I ever do is like good enough for me. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes that's the reason people are successful, though.
Yeah, well, you know, but for me, it's like it's never good enough. It's like it's like, you know, but and I just wanted to be, and I was just in the point of my life to where I just wanted to validate me. I just wanted to let myself know that, nah, bro, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Be proud of yourself, celebrate yourself. You know what I mean? And so I wrote that record first, and I just created around it.
Wow.
You know, and I do feel like that, you know, if you listen to the body of work, then you will see that, you know, from the prologue, it's like the prologue, I wrote that as like the beginning of a book, right? Yeah. Somebody's telling a story.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, I Googled it. I said, what words mean like the beginning of the book? It was like what's the pre-join, and you got the prologue, forward, you know what I'm saying? I said the prologue, I said I like that.
Yeah.
So I, you know, and then I just go into the album and I just tell my story.
The story got highs and lows.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, man. You know, fresh out of high school, I joined the military, you know, because I knew, you know, the black family, you know, 18 years old, man, you gotta have a plan, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's one of the scariest times in life.
Yeah, you can't just lay around the house. And my thing was, I knew I wasn't ready for the world yet. And I needed a way to do it. I wasn't feeling school, so I went to the military. And once I got into the military, you know,
which you want to say which branch?
The Army. Okay. I went to the Army, right. and
did you go overseas at all?
I went on like a deployment, but I really didn't get to see no action.
Oh wow! Thank you for your service,
man. Oh man, I appreciate it. And then I came back, and just went straight into the jungle, you know. And I've always had a different mindset, but I just was kind of like, even though I had seen the world, man, and it's so crazy how we can be programmed, I would still feel like when I came back home, I was confined to an area, and it was like either, you know, go to work or get it how you live. You get what I'm saying? And I'm seeing what I'm seeing. It's like, and I chose to get it how I live. But no matter, you know, through my journey, I always kept my integrity. You get what I'm saying? Like, I always stayed myself. And whether people hated it or loved it, they had to accept it, because I was just gonna be me at all times. You feel me? And
where were you when you were honing your style?
As an artist, I was right here in Nashville.
Okay.
I've been in Nashville. I've been right here in Nashville my whole life. I'm born and raised, except for the time, you know, I went to the military and came back. I've been right here, and just like in honing my style, I study artists, but I don't.
Which artists were you studying?
I study them all. It depends on, you know, I got storyteller from Scarface and Ice Cube. You know, E40, you know what I mean? I listen to E40 because he's always been original. Not to just take his language, but to appreciate something different. Yeah. You know, and I listen to Nas. I listen to the white boy, Eminem. Like, he's stupid lyrical.
Right.
And I listen to him, and it's a cat out of Louisiana, Baton Rouge named Max Manelli. I listen to a lot of his penmanship too.
Okay, so you also have, like, you got some merch.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't wear it today, but you got some merch, right? Yeah. Talk about that aspect of being an artist.
It's always important. This is my thing, like, and it's how I look at it, because especially when you're striving off in the beginning, right? Or you on your grind. I know that somebody's gonna receive me. If I'm doing the show, it's like, man, listen, how many people you got there? If it's enough people to where I can withstand, like, you ain't even got to pay me that much, because I know what I'm gonna do when I get on stage.
Right.
And I know they don't want my merch.
Right. Anyway.
You feel what I'm saying? So guess what? You thinking, you know what I mean? I'm gonna make mine on the back end because I know what I'm gonna do. right? Long as if I can't bring my merch, it ain't no, you feel me? Like, but if I'm trying to eat, and I tell every artist, man, have you some merch. If you feel like you like that, you know, keep your merch. I got some in the car. Don't get it twisted.
No doubt. Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm on deck. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just cooling, but
that's how Judah move.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how Judah move. Wherever you at, you can get it.
That's all I'm
Black
saying.
Blood Voice.
That's all I'm saying. Shout out to the podcast.
Yeah. So, what is them and what's on? Like, what you got on there?
Hello Dante. You know, I'm proud of me.
Right.
Like, dope for a long time. Adversity University.
So, did you think about? Were you coming at that like from some vibrational type shit, or were you on some just like I'm just telling your story?
No, man. I mean, I'm always one with the universe, bro. Like, I feel like I'm connected, you know. And I promise you, man. At least for the last 10, 15. Okay, so I went through a writer's block. That's another reason why I call my album I'm Proud of Me. I went through a writer's block for about 7 years. You know, I can probably drop you a verse here and there, but I couldn't give you I couldn't create a body of work. And it was for about 7 years, man. And then once I got my pen back, I wrote an album. I reinvented myself. My stage name used to be Low Pro. I'm like, I'm not doing none of that. Everybody still calls me Pro, and it's okay. But you know, but the painter is Hello Dante. Mm-hmm. You know, so you know when and that's just the space I'm in. You know, and I sat down and I said I'm gonna reinvent myself. And once I reinvented myself, I dropped them off for one with Hello Dante. You can go find that self-titled Hello Dante. And after I wrote that, like after my music, man, I don't know, man. It's just the vibrations of the world. It's like I don't want to rap because I don't want to be a rapper. I hate telling people that I'm a rapper. Like I rap, like the stereotypical judgment that comes with it, man. It just it just like I only like putting it out there. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's my purpose. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm walking in my purpose, but it's like the messenger has been so what's that stereotyped? You get what I'm saying? That you wouldn't even think that the style of music that I make.
But everybody's searching for validation from like social media and just from others, you know. Just take the time out, man, to tell myself that I'm proud of me from where I came from. 21, I left the army, I wasn't looking back. Came home to the block.
I heard you say, well, in our conversations off camera was like, once you give me a chance, once you hear the music, once I perform for you, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's over with. It's over with. And it's like, I feel like it's just undeniable if you're tapped in, if you tap in with the universe, man. Now, if you move into low vibrations, like you might catch me later. You know what I'm saying? You'll get to me eventually. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? This ain't the time for you. But if the universe aligns us to where, you know, you're put in a position to listen to my music, even if you're not a fan of rap, you can't deny, you know, that it's good music and it adds up, man. I'm not doing no bunch of lying. I'm good. I'm comfortable in myself to tell you my story, to give you my truths, you know what I'm saying, to paint pictures through my personal experiences. And I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying?
What are your thoughts on like the environment in terms of like the rap scene, you know,
But I hate it. I hate rap. I hate it. I love the culture. Don't get it twisted. I love the culture.
But the music is just the soundtrack to the culture. Now the culture is deeper than the abyss. You feel me? Like the
soundtrack is playing right now.
But tell me, we talking about music.
I don't like none of the music, man. I don't like none of the music. I like D1. I like the message he's standing on. You tapped in what D1 got going on. The cat out of Louisiana with the dreads. I think that's his name, D1.
Oh, the brother with the locks. Yeah.
Is that his name, D1?
The light-skinned brother. Yeah.
I'm tapped into what he got going on. I just feel like it's just time. Like enough is enough. Like, bro, enough is enough, man. Like, come on, man. Like, bro, like, if you was to walk outside right now, God forbid, you walk outside right now. I'm sure you're no enemies, right?
No, I'm not the way I'm living.
I'm not going to use you because I don't want to put the universe on you like that. But I'm going to say, you hear a story of a black man walking out of his house right now. Black man walking out of his house right now and getting murdered in the streets. 9 times out of 10, what would you assume the person that the killer was?
I would assume he was wearing a blue suit with a badge or it'll be, you know, another black man that would have killed him.
Man, we gonna do it for they real. Let's just be real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, yeah, they ain't right neither, but man, we ain't right, man. Like, at the end of the day, if I'm my back against the wall and I got both of them standing in front of me, like, like, bro, like, let's just be real. The unity is not there. The unity is there. But it's the divide, because to me, it's this dog eat dog, and it becomes because nobody's. I'm proud of you, brother. I don't want to big you up because I'm too busy want to be better than you.
Nobody's pouring into each other, and nobody's pouring into themselves in the I'm proud of me fashion, in that vein.
And within doing that, man, I see you as an enemy, because guess what, man? If you see me over here doing, like, at the end of the day, man, I come to your spot and I smell how good it is. And you got a food spot, and I walk by and I smell how good it is, and I see the beautiful presentation, but I just refuse to stop. I just refuse to spend with you, right? How long before, you know, I walk past that before I'm just a hater?
Right.
Like, damn, it smell good. Let me see what that brother got going on.
Right.
You know, and it goes all the way around, man. I love my people. Don't get it twisted. But I feel like us as a race, we're moving to a low vibration, man.
So, you know, I don't think there's any arguing right or wrong, right?
Yeah.
There are no shades of gray there. You know what I'm saying? There's, you know, so we know that, number one, telling on yourself, you're indicting yourself, you know what I'm saying, with some of what you're saying. We see what's happening with Thug. Oh, we're gonna get there.
Yeah.
You see what's happening with Thug. I'm just talking about the music right now. You know what I'm saying? So you indicting yourself, you incriminating yourself, you're infiltrating the minds of the youth. You know what I'm saying?
The first thing
to the point to where they under a trance and they think this is the only way for them to live, to possibly get it, is like this, right?
I feel like the first part is what he spoke from his tongue. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was the first problem. All the rest of that was the effect. But the fact that when you speak like that into the universe, man, you got to be ready to come with that. Do I sympathize with Thug? No, but I feel him. But I can't sympathize with what you're going through, because I feel like you asked for it. And then when you speak it like that, bro, when you ask for it, and guess what? If I'm in his shoes, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna be a man and say, man, I asked for it. I know I did, because I understand the power of the tongue.
Right.
I understand the power of the tongue.
Bro. So you knew what you was doing when you said, "I'm proud of you."
Yes,
man. That is can I commend you, brother? That's an awesome self-love move right there. You know what I'm saying? That's an awesome, and we don't have that in our community. We don't. For a lot of reasons beside the music, like the absent fathers, you know what I'm saying? Like, which is really, you know, becoming a misnomer, because I'm seeing more fathers. I'm seeing more present black fathers. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing them there. So you know, some of that is really just legend and a misnomer at this point, becoming a misnomer at this point.
I don't think it's no misnomer at this point. I think it is what it is, bro.
I think how you feel about fatherhood?
I feel like the fathers that are there. I feel like it's more than just the fathers. I feel like the women not letting fathers be fathers is playing a part in it too.
Okay.
You know, it's undeniable. It's deep, right? But to go back to your original point, which was we was talking about what you saying about the fathers?
Like we was talking about like how the soundtrack to the culture right now is like infiltrating the people to the point to where like they under a trance.
And so
then you talked about how the vibrations, you know, the positive vibrations that you actively chose, and then we started talking about like the
power of the tongue and everything that comes with it,
and the state of affairs with our people. You've been talking about the state of affairs with our people, and I was saying that's for a lot of reasons besides the music.
I think
absentee fathers, etc., etc.
I think it all boils down to the power of the tongue, man. I think it all boils down to the power of the tongue. If you was growing up all your life hearing you was a dumb, stupid motherfucker, you know, maybe you was able to bounce back from it, maybe you wasn't. But the fact that, you know, you hit it every day, man, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just the vibrations in which we move. and it's the way to which we go, and it's a lot of it is accepted. Like I say, I'm speaking as a habit to me, man. I walk down the street, and if I speak to a black man, you know, 5 of them will speak back, 3 of them will be.
But that's how we met.
Be 3 of them will see that I'm speaking. Now we met because I seen your record and I bigged you up when I seen you. Because that's just what real ones do.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's what real ones do, right?
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You feel me? I seen your record and I seen you, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna holler at him. I want to let him know like I do. But guess what? You didn't even know I made music at the time, right? So it's kind of like, and I let you know I was like, you know what I'm saying? And I was cleaning buildings, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it never, like, people never see, like, and I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm an artist. I do music too, man. But I see you, and much love, keep doing what you're doing, and we keep it pushing, right?
Damn right.
Because that's what it's supposed to be about, man. Because that's what it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be when you smell that good chicken, man. You're supposed to say, man, how much it is for one of them leg quarters,
man. What?
You feel me? That's just how it go. If it's real, if we had more of that, then people figuring out reasons why not to. I'm an artist, so I could look back, man, teacher, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. I could have figured out the reason to hate you or to despise you. You know what I mean? It's just the culture. But
have you experienced that personally as an artist in the city?
Yes. I think I experienced a lot of it. I think my humility and the fact that I'm very humble as a person, I think it overlooks my music, and I think that it allows for the people who are intimidated by my music or who feel like that, or they see me as a threat. It validates some reasons for not feeling like they gotta support me, do business with me.
The single is "I'm Proud of Me." The album is "I'm Proud of Me." I'm proud to be here with Hello Donte. So, like with Black Blood, we have our slogan is "Nurture the Youth," right? So, this, being something that the youth would need. Did you have the youth in mind, like when you were like in your writing stages, or like when, you know what I'm saying, like with your music, were you thinking like, this is who is your demographic?
I feel like with my music, my audience is for people my age that love good music and still able to receive, that was raised on hip hop, that was raised on it. You get what I'm saying? It's like strong street points and values that I learned from rappers talking over a microphone, right? So my audience would be adults, someone who's overcame something, someone who's lived and came out clean on other side, or at a point in their life where they can understand self-validation. You get what I'm saying? If you can understand saying I'm proud of me and being happy for yourself, you could be 16, 17, I don't care. But I feel like through my music, through my listeners and my ears, I feel like it's gonna be people that understand where I'm coming from.
Is that some message that would inspire the youth, though?
Of course, I feel like I feel like my music is for all. I never talk about age or years. I don't talk about none of that in my music because it's all about painting. For me, it's just about painting in the moment, and my words and my lyrics, I like third person. Like, I want you to be able to say what I say and be able to stand on it because you understand what that look like.
Like, okay, so like when I sometimes something that I'll forget sometimes is like, is this a song I can play with my daughter in the car?
All my music, my kids listen to my music. I gotta
So you were thinking about that in advance?
Hell yeah, of course. Not that my kids would, if they would like it or not, because they got their own type of thing going on. But it's the fact, can they listen to it?
Was it appropriate for them?
Yeah. Can I put this music out?
And so that's the intentionality that I'm getting at.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For sure.
The intentionality that artists have to have, that parents have to have. That's the type of time
I understand the universe, and I understand, it goes back to the conversation, is I understand the power of words. Yeah. I understand that if I tell myself I'm proud of me, I'm proud of me, I'm proud of me, then things are gonna, like, the more blessings and more things I'm gonna be proud of myself are gonna happen. Yeah. Right. And I just understand it. And it's not just saying that, but I understand that if I'm gonna put that rap about low vibration shit, then that's what's gonna probably come with it. And I ain't at a space like that in my life.
Like, what type of seeds are you wanting to plant?
Man, listen, man, I got partners. You know, all my partners that came up with me in the streets. Everybody on a whole nother type of time. Can't call my phone, having no conversation with me about no drugs, no street. I don't hear that, bro. I don't care.
Right.
Like, okay, so you're saying that to say what to me? Because I'm so removed from that, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock you if that's what you're still doing, but we ain't finna be sitting around talking about that because I ain't even on that no more. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, and it's just about vibration. It's just about talking to like-minded people and understanding when you're elevating and when you're on your path, you got to surround yourself with people who are on their path as well.
So do you agree that people are like on different frequencies, and like that's the reason why some people can't listen to certain music is because they're on a different frequency?
I heard, so right now it's a debate going on about Killer Mike. The younger
Shout
generation.
Out to Killer Mike. Congratulations on the Grammys.
And first of all, I want to big up Killer Mike because Killer Mike was my inspiration, and I didn't mention that yet. Killer Mike was my man. A fat black country nigga call these white folks crackers.
Yes.
And rap his and do his thing and like okay.
And Run the Jewels is all that.
And so that album is a masterpiece of art, man.
Yeah.
Like Mike, what's the name of Michael? I got the record. I went to the record store and bought the record.
All right.
You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, Mike, that's a masterpiece of a project.
No
if
doubt.
You listen to it, I don't care who you are, bro.
No
you feel
doubt.
me? And I feel like, and everybody's entitled to their opinion, but sometimes you got to put the young ones up on it. Like, no, bro. Somebody should say, no, look, y'all need to listen to this. Even his peers, like, nobody never really spoke up and said, like, this album is dead. Like, he's clear cut to me. Not just because I'm from the South, but it was a well put together. Do you agree with that? Every Grammy he got was well deserved and earned by a landslide.
Undoubtedly.
You feel me? And for him to drop that, and for people of the youth to say, man, I ain't never heard of him. Who is he? What is he about? That just shows you the gap,
the divide
in the vibrations.
Yeah.
Because I don't care what vibration you want, you should always gravitate towards greatness.
We are truly disconnected, man.
Yeah, you should always gravitate towards greatness,
distracted and disconnected, bro.
Yeah, straight up, man. Like I told you at the beginning, man. When you smell the chicken, man, you can't deny it as much as you want to, man. And once as a culture, and once we started accepting each other and being able to say, man, brother, I'm proud of you, man. You feel me? I seen you. You was a shitbag 10 years ago, and I'm speaking ill on you, and I see you when you shining, you looking good, and you healthy. I'm gonna tell you.
I owe it to you.
Yeah. Now, brother, you look good, man. I'm good to see you, man. Well, I worried about you, man, about 10 years ago, man. I know, man. I know. Yeah, man, but I'm glad to see you, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
No doubt.
And that's just what comes with that. And that's
goes solid.
Yeah, and you never know what, because you're probably still battling within yourself to not go back to be that person you were.
I mean, the trauma, your body keeps a score.
Yeah.
So the trauma gonna be there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, within the battle that you're fighting, it's good to be, man. Somebody say, man, keep fighting.
Yeah, that's the salve on that. That's what soothes that.
That's the likes, and that's the hearts, and that's what the social media gives us, because we stopped giving it amongst each other.
Well, that ain't validation for real.
But it's validation to people who like
superficial validation
for people who live in a superficial world.
Man, hello Dante. Hello Dante. So when Kendrick Lamar had us saying, "I love myself," I thought that was genius. Like that was the type of time we needed to be on. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And so like with you saying, I'm proud of me, you know, like that's something that's a refrain that people need to have in their ear. What specifically are you proud of?
I'm proud of the fact that I'm not the same man I was 10 years ago. You know, I'm proud of the fact that You know, I lived my life in the streets, and I was able to come out clean on the other side, sound mind and body, able to raise my kids up and not let them even see or know who that person I was before. You know, I'm proud of the fact I never gave up on myself. You know, even through adversity and everything I overcame, I was still able to, be able to tell my story. Yeah, I'm proud of the fact, man, that I ain't never ratted on nobody. I'm proud of the fact I ain't never had to get over on nobody to get where I'm at. I'm proud of me, man. I'm proud of, all the people said I wasn't gonna do it, and I'm still doing it. You feel me? I'm proud of me. Don't nobody else tell me. I'm proud of me because I know where I come from. You feel me? Whether you want to let me know or not, I know I'm a better person.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't need you. You ain't got to tell me, but it'd be nice to hear it.
Yeah.
Especially when you told me I wasn't shit when I was at my worst.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to circle the block and say, no, man, I see you now. But they get quiet. They quiet when you up. You feel me? So, guess what? Hey, I'm proud of me.
Yeah. That's important. And there definitely needs to be space for that. And thank you for creating that.
You got to, man. And it's not even about me creating. It's just about a vibe for the moment. Like, this got to stay forever. And when I decide to create again, I might be in another space, but I'm still always going to be proud of me because that moment was always, it's like it's planted in me now. Right? It's like a tree, man. You can't just, you just can't, you can tear it down, but that ain't how it usually go. And like me as an artist, man, I feel like that, if I was to self-rate myself, I know I've been dope for a long time. When I say I've been dope for a long time, it ain't because I'm just bragging on myself. It's letting the listeners know, like, nah, bro, I've been dope, like, lyrically for a long time.
Like they say, what's the saying? New to you, old to me.
Yeah, straight up. And now I feel like it's my time. I have nobody to blame, bro, but for nothing. But at the same time, I know that. I know I've been holding me back. I know I've been my worst enemy. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I know I have. But at the end of the day, I'm within a battle within myself, and I'm winning. Hello Dante is winning, and I'm able to be proud of me. I'm able.
So are you? Is this like a strictly independent movement, or are you looking to, like, take this? And are you trying to negotiate with somebody and get out on the road and do?
I'm trying to tour this summer. God willing, I'm looking to tour this summer. If people want to talk business, we can talk business. I'm self-independent. I have nobody in my. I created my whole album by myself. I ain't got no hands in my pockets. So I'm definitely open to do business. But at the end of the day, it's just all about, for me. If I make a dime off of it, you feel me? If somebody can listen to my music and look in the mirror and become a better person because of something I did, then I'm good with that.
Is the merch more important than the music, or the music more important than the merch, or it's a package deal?
It ain't nothing more important than when somebody see me out and tell me thank you. Or when somebody see me out and say, man, I love your music. I love what you're doing. Keep going. I take that over all the rest of that shit.
Yeah, if the message actually touches home.
Yeah. No, because that's way more than any dollar you can ever give me.
Yeah.
Because I know I got to you.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's just for me, though.
Yeah.
The money's good. Don't get it twisted, but that ain't what I want out of it. Because at the end of the day, man, we all have a purpose, and some people's purpose is to be rich and famous. Mine is just to spread the gospel, man. To spread the gospel of Hello Dante.
I love it. Man, it's good to have you in the building. Black Blood Voices. We are the podcast for the people. That's
up under me.
All right, so tell the people where they can get you, where they can find you.
Hey, yo, man, I'm Hello Dante on Instagram, Hello_Dante. You can find my music streaming on all platforms. That's Hello Dante, HELLODONTE. I'm on the Black Blood Voices podcast, man, with the Only Six.
You did.
Wagwan family. Support for Black Blood Voices comes from Nashville nonprofit radio station WXNA. It shows soul of the city, where Erica spins local and national soul and hip hop whenever she feels like throwing it at you, every Thursday at 5 p.m. only on WXNA 101.5 FM and streaming at WXNAfm.org. Give thanks for support of Black Blood Voices.